Uh, Hello, everybody. Today we are going to work on surgery, plastic surgery. First of all, we are going to make a brainstorm. So I will ask you to chat and tell me as many words as you can related to surgery, specifically plastic surgery. Just you chat and I'm going to type them here. So everybody please type on the chat as many words as you can about surgery, specifically plastic surgery. Injection, any more words related to plastic surgery? Which parts of the body do you do plastic surgery on, maybe? Could have nose, what else? Silicone. Any other words? So here we have some words from the brainstorm. Many words that we think that are related to plastic surgery. Right now we are going to go to the book to page 50 and we are going to read the text that we have there. I don't know if you remember, but we already talked about this man in the last homework that I sent, which was the listening activity. So right now we are going to read it and we're going to do some comprehension activities.
Story just a few years ago, you might have assumed that it was the plot of some science fiction movie, but his is just one of a growing number of incredible examples of possibly the most jaw-dropping development in surgical history, the facial transplant.
Keep reading, please.
Okay. When Richard Norris first saw his new face in a mirror, 3 days after a 36-hour operation to complete the world's most extensive face transplant to date, he was lost from words. But doctors conveyed wonder on his behalf as Norris continued relearning to talk. "This is so cool," one of his surgeons kept repeating. Norris
as one of the most emotional moments for him as well as for all of us. He put down the mirror and thanked me and hugged me, which was a wonderful gift. It is a surreal experience to look at him. It's hard not to stare. Before, people used to stare at Richards because he wore a mask and they wanted to see the deformity. Now they have another reason to look at him, and it is really amazing.
Okay, thank you very much. Right now, we are going to continue with the questions that we have on page 51. On activity 3 and 4, we have some questions. First of all, in activity 3, we have a question, we have some sentences, and we have to determine if they are true, false, or not mentioned. If they are false or true, anyway, we have to justify our answer. So everybody work on your books individually. If you don't have a book, do it on a piece of paper, looking at the video, at the computer. Right now, we are going to check if the answers are correct, if the sentences are true or false. So volunteers. Eduardo Guerrón, could you please Could you please read the first one?
Okay, teacher. A ver, the first one is, it's common for people who have been shot in the face to suffer problems with their sense of hearing.
What do you think? Is it true or false?
False.
It's false, okay? Do you know why? Do you have a justification?
Yes, I have.
Tell me.
In the reading says usually for victims of facial gun injuries, his vision was largely unaffected.
So it's more common to lose the
The
sense of
vision.
sight, the sight. Okay, excellent, thank you. Right now, please, Isaac, help me with number 2.
Yeah, perfect. It took 3 days after the operation for Richard to regain his sense of smell.
True or false? Or not mentioned?
False.
False,
False.
why? How long did it
Because
take
because in the
in the
in
text?
the text says that is 36 hours
36
next.
hours. Excellent.
Yes.
Was it 36 hours or the same day? He recovered the sense of smell on the same day of the operation. Okay, Miguel, please, number 3.
Richard wasn't particularly self-conscious about his appearance after the accident. False.
Why?
Because he saw his new face in a mirror and 36 after a 36-hour operation.
Yes, okay. He wasn't particularly self-conscious about his appearance after the accident. Okay, very good. So it is false because he could see himself. Yes. Number 4, please help me, Luis.
Okay. Richard Norris's accident happened when he was on a hunting trip, and no, not mentioned. Mentioned.
Not mentioned. Yes.
Mentioned.
Not
Yes.
mentioned. We don't know where it happened or when. Please, Arumi, can you help me with number 5?
Um, the donor of the new face also donated other body parts to different people. True.
Okay, do you remember which organs?
Lungs and heart.
Yes, very good. Thank you. Diego Vega, please, number 6.
Before the operation, people were generally considerate about not looking at Richard too much. False,
Why?
because people look. mm, I don't know.
Anybody else? Raise your hands. Do you have the answer? Luis? Luis?
And now I don't have the answer.
You don't have the answer. Okay,
No.
it says, the book says that people used to stare at him because he was wearing a mask, and people wanted to see the deformity that he had. So that's all for today. We have some few minutes left, and this was the activity If you can finish with activity number 4, find a sentence or a part of a sentence in the article that means the same as what is in the list. So work on your books and let's complete this activity in the few minutes that we have left. Like he couldn't say anything, he was lost for words. Okay,
He hadn't lost the ability to see. His vision was largely unaffected.
excellent, very good, thank you. Somebody else? Yes, Ivana?
Norris had been avoiding all people, had been living as a recluse.
Had been living as a recluse. Excellent. Somebody else?
Number 5, it feels very strange when you see him. It is a surreal experience to look at him.
Excellent, very good. So as we can see, these are the answers to the activity. He hadn't lost the ability to see. His vision was largely unaffected. See, vision, those are keywords. Norris had been avoiding all people. Norris had been living as a recluse. Here we have the same tense, past perfect. He is keen to move forward after all that he's lost. He wants a lot. So it feels very strange when you see him. You have see and look, similar words. It's a surreal experience to look at him. And you want to look at him all the time, even though it's impolite. It's hard not to stare. Stare, look at someone. So that's all for today. I hope you like the